Good evening, everyone, and welcome into Willie Acres Arena on this frigid night where we have got two of the top 10 teams in their respective classes facing off here this evening in a local rivalry as the Logan Wildcats here to take on the Tug Valley Panthers and two of the perennial programs in the state of West Virginia. Chris Kidd and Bill Lusk with you here on WVOW and on Video Productions and Metro News here this evening. So this game has garnered a ton of attention, Bill, and obviously the big wigs coming out for this one here tonight. And we're looking forward to one heck of a basketball game between two rapid fan bases.
Hey, you got number 2 in Class Single A, the reigning Class Single A state champion Tug Valley Panthers coming in here 7-2, taking on a number 3 team in Class AA, the Logan Wildcats, at 9-1 on the season, off to a great start and hoping to continue that momentum into the second half of the season, as you know they will officially reach the second half point after Saturday's game at Chapmanville. But first things first is another titanic battle here, another struggle with the Tug Valley Panthers. And you know, since Logan has dropped from the AAA to the AA ranks, this has become one of the premier rivalries in the state of West Virginia.
And we are getting close to tip-off here between these two this evening. A little bit of a late start, but we're willing to wait around for something this good that should be taking place here in less than 10 minutes. We'll step aside for a 2-minute break here on our pregame show, and we'll be back to talk a little bit more about the matchup right after this, as you are listening to and watching Logan Wildcat basketball action here on WVOW, Video Productions, and Metro News Sports.
We have the skill set internally to take almost any project from a concept all the way through to completion. We don't manufacture widgets. We do things that make a huge impact to society, so we take what we do very, very seriously. There's a great sense of satisfaction and accomplishment that you really contributed to society, really did your part to make where you are from a better place than it was before you came there.
West Virginia's largest restoration company is now in the heart of the Mountain State. With a location in Charleston, joining our branches in Wheeling, Morgantown, and Pittsburgh, we'll be there to help when you need it most. Our expert team and state-of-the-art equipment is ready to serve the Kanawha Valley 24 hours a day. From water damage to fire restoration, when disaster strikes your home or business, tell your insurance provider you prefer the restoration company the Mountaineers call. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
Leading the efforts to build a stronger West Virginia, the High Technology Foundation has a proven plan to strengthen and diversify our state's economy. The I-79 Technology Park's high-capacity infrastructure continues to attract advanced federal operations that are driving economic growth. This keeps our young, educated residents in the state and brings West Virginians home. The High Technology Foundation, building a stronger West Virginia. Learn more today at WVHTF.org.
Diabetic neuropathy is the most common complication of diabetes. Damage to the nerves leads to burning, tingling, and stabbing sensations in the feet. Spinal cord stimulation is a pacemaker for pain. We use electrical stimulation in the spinal cord to block pain signals. The relief of pain and restoration of normal function are near miraculous. We're on the cutting edge of pain treatment for the people of West Virginia.
Welcome back, everybody, here at Willie Acres Arena. Chris Kidd and Bill Lusk here with you. Hunter Gibson, our engineer, in the WVOW studios as we are live on WVOW Radio, on Video Productions, and Metro News High School Sports here this evening. And talked about how perennial these programs have been. Bill, state championships galore, both teams in the top 5 in their respective classes coming in here this evening. And this is a Tug Valley team that is not unfamiliar with this floor again. They were just here a couple of weeks ago playing in one of Logan's holiday tournaments, and they got a big win over Williamstown on this floor. So this is something that does play into a little bit of an advantage for Williamstown coming in, being as familiar with this floor, whereas a lot of teams that come in here to the field house, sometimes you feel that intimidation factor.
Yeah, they pulled away from the Yellow Jackets just a couple of weeks ago here at Willie Acres Arena, and they withstood 13 three-pointers from the Williamstown Yellow Jackets, 9 of those from Parker Schramm, as they won. They won that contest going away. They actually won it by double digits, I believe. I don't know the exact score, but they were really in control of that game from opening tip until the final buzzer, and that's something that they hope playing on this floor will give them the experience to do so here. Give them the experience and hopefully get over the hump here tonight against a Logan team again. 9-1, one of the highest scoring teams in the state of West Virginia. In fact, they are second in the state of West Virginia. They come in here averaging 72.2 points. That trails only the Wayne Pioneers in scoring across the state. Logan and Wayne, just 2 of 4 teams that are averaging 70 points or more a contest. Spring Valley and George Washington being the other 2. And a Tug Valley team, they average 69.3 points per game, which is good for 8th in the state of West Virginia. So these are 2 of the high-scoring teams in the state that are going to do battle here tonight. And usually when Logan and Tug Valley get together, it doesn't matter how many points they score. It seems to be always a grind-em-out defensive battle and a very physical game is what we've seen in the past.
Well, we'd like to thank our sponsors here tonight. Again, high school basketball on Metro News TV is brought to you by GoMart, your hometown convenience store. Level up your cheering game. Head to gomart.com to win everything you need to become the ultimate fan for your home team. Go for good times. Go for GoMart. Again, we are under 2 minutes to go here before the start of player introductions, and you've got 2 of the top coaches in the state as well going against each other here tonight. Bill Garland, Rabbit Thompson, Mark Hatcher for Logan. Again, these 2 teams and coaches not unfamiliar with big games, big moments like this. And you know that those 2 have a ton of respect for each other, but you know that this is a game coming in. Both these coaches really want to have a little bit of one-upsmanship on the other.
Yeah, you know, when Logan won their first state championship in 2005, they had to get past Tug Valley in the sectional tournament to even get to Charleston. And even in 2004, when they lost to, in the final seconds against Bluefield, and then they come back the next year and cut down the nets in Charleston. But, they had to get past Tug Valley. And, usually you mention the name Logan and Tug Valley, and these are 2 teams that are battling for state tournament spots in Charleston at the end of the year. Tug Valley won it last year. Logan got to the state tournament last year and just couldn't overcome the size of East Fairmont in that one. And this year they hope to get back and make a deeper run to Charleston and maybe even cut down the nets for an 8th time.
Well, let's take a look at the starting lineups as we get close to the announcements of them right now. Again, Tug Valley out on the bench. Logan getting set to be introduced in their traditional fashion. For the Tug Valley Panthers, you have Bryson Eli, followed by Braden Ferris, Carson Newsom, Ashton Davis, and Caden Hell for the Panthers here tonight. On the other side for the Logan Wildcats, same starting 5 as all season. Matthew Hatfield, Zayden Sherrod, Lucas Lambert, the sensational freshman, Ivan Miller, and McCormick Ilderton for the Wildcats here tonight. And again, we get now to here on WVOW Radio, our Logan Regional Medical Center keys to the game. And Bill, what is the key tonight for the Wildcats to come out of here in this titanic matchup with a win?
Well, I'm looking at 2 keys, and one of them involving McCormick Gilderton and his ability to get downhill and score at the basket like we saw in the Williamstown game. I think they're going to need a big night from Gilderton getting to the rim and getting those easy layups, or even converting on the outside range if he can get some drives and kicks. And then on the other end, I'm looking at Ivan Miller, the rebounder. He's a leading rebounder on this team this season, and he'll battle against the bigs of Tug Valley, and he's going to have a tough task tonight going up against the bigger body of Ashton Davis, who we've seen in football season be a havoc in the backfield, attacking the quarterback and going after the ball carriers in the backfield and making those plays. So he's going to create that kind of havoc here tonight. And if Miller can do his job and keep him off the boards and get Logan some offensive and defensive rebounds, I think the Cats can get out of here with a win.
Well, those are your Logan Regional Medical Center keys to the game, and the key to your health care is with Logan Regional Medical Center, offering care for every stage of life, from the Women's Center to pediatrics and primary care physicians. Logan Regional Medical Center, always here for you. Again, if you're with us here on Metro News TV and video productions, again, you see the light show that the Logan Wildcats have become famous for about the last 20-plus years now, introducing their team. And again, this is another part of just the atmosphere, the tradition, the intimidation of having to come into Willie Acres Arena and have to play, Bill. And it's something that if you're Tug Valley on the other side, you have to block out the noise, you have to block out all of this and get set to come out here and face what is a really tough environment, tough fan base. But Tug Valley, they always pack the stands as well. They bring some of the best fans around the state to every game.
Willie Acres Arena, one of the best, if not the best atmospheres for high school basketball in the state of West Virginia. Good fan base, fans that get behind their crowd, make a lot of noise, or get behind their team, make a lot of noise and really push their team over the top. And they've done that a couple of times here this season. We saw them a couple of weeks ago against Williamstown, how the crowd got behind Logan, and that gave them the push that they needed to win that one. And, also you talk about the pregame, the light show, one of the best, if not the best, pregame introductions for starting lineups for a home team.
Right now, Logan finishing up their introductions down on the floor. And while that finishes up and we head to the national anthem, we'll step aside for a 2-minute timeout. And when we come back, it'll be time for tip-off between the Tug Valley Panthers and the Logan Wildcats, as you are listening to and watching Logan Wildcat basketball action with us right here on WVOW Radio, METRONEWS TV, and Video Productions.
There's a place where innovation becomes transformation, where you'll find that education is not just about learning, but about being excited to learn. A place to feel at home. Pursue dreams and prepare for careers. Build lifelong friendships. And a place where you'll be encouraged and mentored along your journey. Discover your future. Get ready to soar. The University of Charleston.
We could all use a little more time outdoors with a fresh fall escape to West Virginia.
My name is Micah Daniels from Huntington, West Virginia. I'm at Bridge Valley and I'm working on earning an associate's degree in manufacturing. Jumpstart is a career savings program for skilled workers. With blue-collar work, you always need money for tools. So with that Jumpstart program, I can rest easy. New sets of tools need to be bought. I'm good.
The Jumpstart Savings Program is celebrating skilled workers and offers state tax advantages while you save for future expenses. Find out if a Jumpstart Savings account is right for you. Take the quiz today.
Get ready to hit the road with GoMart. Each month we're featuring a special item to fuel your journey and score you bonus reward points in our Road to Rewards promotion. Each purchase earns you a token, so load up and keep cruising toward big rewards. Plus, the top 25 token earners each month will receive 5,000 additional bonus reward points. Check the GoMart app to see this month's featured item, and as always, earn additional savings on products store-wide with reward member exclusives. Go to GoMart.com for more details.
Back here at Willie Acres Arena here on Middleburg Island, Chris Kidd and Bill Lusk with you. Hunter Gibson, our engineer, on WVOW Radio as both teams come out to the center floor. Tug Valley in their all-black uniforms with gray trim. Tug Valley written in gray across the chest. Logan in their all-white uniforms, golden blue trim. Wildcats written in blue and cursive across the chest. It'll be Ivan Miller to jump it up in the middle against Bryson Eli to get us going this evening, as Miller will tip it into the backcourt, and we're underway as Logan will be going left to right across your radio dial and television, with Tug Valley going right to left. Hatfield brings it across the front court slowly here, man-to-man defense for the Panthers on this opening possession. Miller gets a screen up top, gives it over for Lambert. Lambert's had several huge games this year for the Wildcats. Over to Sherrod, they dump it inside to Miller. Miller's been the man that's gotten Logan going early in each game the last couple of weeks, and he does so here as he backs in and lays it in.
Beautiful drop step by Miller as he got Eli on his hip and was able to get to the open space and lay it up. So good start for Logan.
Now Newsom will bring it across the timeline. Logan just the same in man-to-man defense here in the early stages. Ferris on the right wing, dribbles to the center, pulls up at the free throw line, dumps it back out to Hale, now into the corner. Logan's had one of the tougher defenses in Class AA as well this season. It's Newsom back out towards midcourt, dumps it over far side for Eli. Eli will hand it off, now thinking about it, pulling on a three from the left side. That one a little off from Ferris. Rebound in the corner, could get a tie up here, and it'll stay with Tug Valley.
Good look for Eli. Just couldn't knock it, or Ferris, couldn't knock it down. And then there's Bryson Eli down there battling with Zayden Sherrod for the rebound. Ties Sherrod up, or actually Sherrod tied Eli up. Tug Valley wants to keep possession of the ball. And one thing to watch, Chris, in this man-to-man defense on both sides, both these teams like to set screens, so communication is going to be key, calling out those screens and when to switch.
Almost a turnover, but Tug Valley gets it back. Hale with a jumper from the free throw line, too strong. As Sherrod grabs the rebound. Kicks it up head to Ilderton, into the corner. Lambert, friendly spot for him, but he leaves this one short, and it'll go out of bounds over to Tug Valley.
Looked like he didn't catch it cleanly. That shot come off a little short as it barely grazed the iron and goes out of bounds back to Tug Valley. But that's something to watch. Logan attacking off of a rebound. Their first option is to go to that corner for the corner three, and if they can't get that, they will try to drive and kick to the corner.
Now Logan going to show some full court pressure here. A little bit of token pressure to force Tug Valley to work it up the floor as Newsom crosses the timeline with Hatfield in front of him. Been trying to extend Logan out a little bit more right now. Here in this early stages, try and break up this defense. Now a take by Ferris, having a tough time getting inside, forced a shot up, nearly banked it in, but Ilderton grabs the rebound.
Good defense by Ilderton to hold his ground and stand tall, stand firm.
Again, seeing some of the bumping going on there. Hopefully we'll see that be kind of the norm here tonight as pass inside, intercepted by Hale, but then intercepted right back by Ilderton, and he'll be hacked on the way to the basket, and that'll be a foul on Caden Hale.
Well, double whammy there against the for Tug Valley. They turn it over after getting the initial steal, and then the foul is committed by Caden Hale, which will be his first team foul number 1, and that sends Ilderton to the line.
McCormick Ilderton had an explosive second half a couple weeks ago to help Logan on a come-from-behind win as he leaves the first free throw short. But this has been an area where Logan's excelled this year is at the free throw line thus far, Bill, and we've seen them have some terrific games from the line all throughout the season, but Ilderton misses both on this time.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of games where they've struggled from the line to start, but when it matters, they step up in the second half, especially the fourth quarter, and knock them down and seal the victories.
Ferris, nice spin move inside, but got caught in midair, couldn't connect, but he gets his own rebound back, kicks it back to Eli. Jumper from inside the free throw line, off to the left, as both teams struggling from the floor. Here the early going. Logan running out here. Miller, what an interception by Eli. Just ripped it out of the air, and now a 2-on-1 back the other way. Pass over to Ferris. He'll lay it up and in, and Tug Valley on the board.
Good job by Tug Valley creating defense on one end, which is leading the offense. Miller kind of telegraphed that pass. He had Sherrod open on the backside. He went to try to get it to him, but Eli was right there to jump and intercept it and start the break.
Sherrod will try a three from the near side. That one off the front side of the iron, rebounded by Miller. So he'll give Logan another opportunity. We're at 4:48 to go here in the first quarter. Both teams locked at 2. Again, 2 of the higher scoring teams in their classes. Thus far, defense winning out. Ilderton gets it on the left wing, kicks it up top for Sherrod. Sherrod dribbles to his left, kicks it over to Miller. Miller doesn't have a look on the wing, so they'll give it back out to Ilderton. Again, both sides forcing the others to work extremely hard to get good looks here in the early going. As Ilderton will circle it back out front, trying to get ahead of steam, spins in the lane, kicks it over to Hatfield, back out to Lambert. He'll launch a three on that quick trigger, can't hit. Rebounded by Sherrod on the left side. He goes back up, no good. Rebound loose underneath, and we're going to get a loose ball foul here against Logan.
We'll see if we get it against Sherrod or McCormick Ilderton, who was coming in late, and I believe we're going to get Ilderton coming in late on the foul. So his first team foul number 1. See on the replay here, Sherrod shot back up, and Ilderton coming in. Right there it is, the foul on Bryson Eli as Eli was trying to get the rebound.
Davis will bring it up the floor. Going up against Miller. Takes it to his left into the corner now. Dumps it over for Eli. He spins back to his right. Nice take by him, but can't finish at the rim. Hale tried to dunk it back in, but instead going to draw a foul here on Miller.
Yeah, Mark Atcher's got his hands up wondering where the foul occurred there. Looked like to me that as we look on the replay here, there is an attempt at a dunk here. As you can see, Hale coming in late. He goes up, tries to stuff it. Miller goes up with him, and really couldn't tell if any contact occurred on the putback attempt or not, but nevertheless, the official saw it that way and called it on Miller, and 2 shots for Tug Valley.
Hale gets the first one to roll through off the front of the iron. Tug Valley takes their first lead at 3-2. Second free throw rattles around and falls through as well.
And I will say in, real speed, Chris, before seeing the replay, there did appear to be contact enough to throw off the shot. I'm not sure.
Hatfield in the right corner, three won't fall. Sherrod gets it back. Another chance here for Logan. Lambert hesitates, takes it to the left elbow, pull-up jumper won't fall as Logan stays cold from the field as bodies crash everywhere, and the rebound knocked out of bounds by Logan.
Yeah, Lambert's 0 for 3 to start this game, but that third shot there I like more than his first 2 3-pointers. He wanted to set up for a 3 at the top of the key, but Tug Valley closed on him, so he gave the defender a shot fake to get him in the air, and then he dribbles into the free throw line right around the elbow, pulls up, doesn't make the jumper, but that was a good shot by Lambert and a good move to get open.
Tug Valley with the lead and the ball at 4-2. 3.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. It's across the timeline. Over to his left goes Newsom. He'll give it back out right at the Wildcats signal for Ferris. Ferris kicks it over to Hale on the left wing. Again, both offenses slowed down here a little bit, trying to figure out ways to penetrate these defenses. Up to Davis. He'll pull a trigger on a 3, but that one off the back iron. Neither team knocked down an outside jumper yet, and a rebound by Sherrod almost drew a foul, or Coach Hatcher thought there was a foul as he was hit and nearly knocked to the deck. But now Lambert dumps it down low to Miller. He's got the only basket so far of the game for Logan. Baseline jumper, left it short and rebounded by Tug Valley.
Looked like he was fading away on that shot, but a good job to get him inside by Lambert.
Now back the other way. Ferris pulls on a 3 from the right wing, and he'll knock it down.
7 straight forward. The Panthers' biggest lead of the game thus far is 7-2. And Logan turns it over, I believe.
Yeah, right off the inbounds pass too tall, and Mark Hatcher signaling fervently for a timeout here as he's unhappy with his club with 2:35 left in the first quarter, a full timeout. We'll take it as well and be back after this as you're listening to and watching Logan Wildcat basketball here on WVOW Video Productions and Metro News TV.
Performance Chevrolet wants to get you in a new ride for 2025.
So bring in anything you can push, pull, or drag, and we guarantee $1,000 trade.
Now's the time to buy, with falling rates and no payment till spring.
Check out our great rebates and easy-to-use online finance application process.
Let service get your ride ready for the new year and the tough winter months ahead.
Drive into 2025 with Performance Chevrolet.
If you just got $1,000 for a yard ornament, you've been to truck country.
Get ready to hit the road with GoMart. Each month, we're featuring a special item to fuel your journey and score you bonus reward points in our Road to Rewards promotion. Each purchase earns you a token, so load up and keep cruising toward big rewards. Plus, the top 25 token earners each month will receive 5,000 additional bonus reward points. Check the GoMart app to see this month's featured item, and as always, earn additional savings on products store-wide with reward member exclusives. Go to GoMart.com for more details.
Back to action here at Willie Acres Arena. Tug Valley leading Logan 7-2. Chris Kidd and Bill Lusk with you. Hunter Gibson, our engineer, on WVOW radio this evening. After the Logan turnover, a chance for Tug Valley to increase this lead. They're on a 7-0 run to take a 7-2 lead as Newsom can't get by Hatfield. Hatfield, strong defender for Logan, trying to keep Newsom out of the paint. Newsom going to his left, maybe up against 5 seconds, and he draws a 5-second call. What defense by Hatfield.
The point I was going to try to make coming out of timeout, see how Logan responds. Mark Hatcher getting onto his team in that huddle during the timeout. And you see Logan coming out with a defensive pressure, and right there Hatfield forces the 5-second violation and a turnover. See if Logan can turn it into points. Good news for Tug Valley. That's dead ball turnovers, not the live ball that can lead to fast break opportunities.
Elderton tries to force his way inside. Now gives it to Lambert inside the free throw line. Can't connect. Sherrod goes on the boards hard, though, and he puts it back up and in.
And that's about the third or fourth opportunity Logan's had on offensive rebounds and the first time they've converted.
Ferris barrels his way in, kicks it out to Davis. Logan wanted to walk. Instead, they'll get a blocking foul now. Well, one official signal charge, one signal block.
Yeah, they're going to get together, and I think this is going to be overruled. I think we're going to have a charge here. The official made the call first, and it will be offensive foul.
Well, that was huge. That would have been 2 on Miller.
We see the replay here on Video Productions and Metro News Television, and yeah, Miller's there. He's set for a good 5 seconds, it looks like, Chris.
Yeah.
And the Tug Valley's Ashton Davis just bowled over him like a fullback coming through the hole on a 32 dive.
Yeah, that was a good job by the officials getting together and getting that one correct. As Sherrod over to his left, lost control of it, chases it down before it can go over and back. As Tug Valley now coming out and chasing a little bit more on the defensive side. Hatfield tries to pass it, but Newsom knocks it away, and it'll stay with Logan as it goes out of bounds.
Rabbit Thompson down there talking to the official about the call, asking him what did he see, and now you can see Tyler Hodge, too, kind of getting on to the official, and you see the official stick his hand out and tell him, I've had enough, just calm down.
They'll inbound it to Ilderton in the back court. Newsom on him, knocks it away, but now Ilderton gets it back. Crosses the timeline with just a little time to spare. Ilderton gives it to Green, who's just checked in on the right baseline, has to lob it back out again. Tug Valley really picking up the intensity now on the defensive side on these last couple possessions. As Ilderton out for Hatfield, comes off a screen for three off the side of the rim. Green, though, on the boards. And we get a whistle and a foul on the ground here.
I believe we're going to get Ferris for a hold on Green as Green went up for the rebound. And the hold on Ferris will prevent Green from going back up with the shot. So Logan will have it out of bounds here, trailing by 3, looking to tie or pull within 1.
So lob it deep for Ilderton into the corner for Green on the left side. Now they dump it down to Miller. Miller working against 2 defenders, kicks it over to Hatfield. Now to Green on the baseline. Green stops before he can get the charge. It goes over to Miller, and Miller lays it in as Davis tried to put on a little acting job there, but didn't draw the call.
Chris, I'm pretty sure there's a rule against flopping in high school basketball, and that could have qualified as a flop, as they're really wanting a lot of contact there to cause Davis to fall.
Yeah, Green slammed on the brakes in enough time as Davis left corner 3, and he answers back, though, to give Tug Valley a 4-point lead.
You got to know where Tug Valley's at all times. They got 5 guys on the floor, and each one of them can stretch the floor and knock down the outside jumper.
Sherrod on the other end, right side free throw line jumper, and Zayden Sherrod with 4 points.
Yeah, defense is starting to give up some of these shots. The offenses are picking up the scoring here as we're at a 10-8 game.
Down to 5 seconds left in the quarter. Ferris, right elbow, pull-up jumper as he fades away. No good. Rebounded by Eli. Trying to force it up at the horn, but he won't get it off. And that'll do it for the first 8 minutes in this tough and tumble action so far from Willie Acres Arena. We'll be back after a 60-second break as you are listening to and watching Logan Wildcat basketball here on WVOW Radio, Metro News TV, and Video Productions.
We have the skill set internally to take almost any project from a concept all the way through to completion. We don't manufacture widgets. We do things that make a huge impact to society, so we take what we do very, very seriously. There's a great sense of satisfaction and accomplishment that you really contributed to society, really did your part to make where you are from a better place than it was before you came there.
Tug Valley leads Logan as we start quarter number 2 here from Willie Acres Arena. Chris Kidd and Bill Lusk with you. Hunter Gibson, our engineer, in the WVOW studios as Logan has the ball to start the quarter, going left to right across your radio dial and TV. Tug Valley right to left as Ilderton spins into the lane, cut off there. Nice cut underneath by Bentley Williamson, and he'll lay it in to tie the game.
Birthday boy Bentley Williamson getting him a nice little present from Ilderton. Reverse layup good, we're tied.
And a piece now over into the left corner, wide open 3, and that's buried by Ethan Farrell, fresh off the bench, and scores his first bucket.
Both baskets to start this quarter scored by players coming off the bench. First one by Williamson, and that one a 3 by Farrell.
Now that's the third 3 of the game as Ilderton may have had that one knocked away from him on the drive as he couldn't convert. Now Tug Valley racing back the other way. Ferris kicks it out. Eli gets a good look for 3, and he'll knock it down.
Tug Valley finding the open shooters, getting into penetration, getting into the lane, kicking it back out to the outside. Fourth 3 of the game for Tug. That's a difference in this contest. Logan with 5 field goals. Tug Valley with 5, but 4 of them 3-pointers.
Again, just as quick as Logan tied the game. They're down by 6. Nice pass by Sherrod underneath as Miller got free on the left block, and he's got 6 points now.
Double team came from Sherrod, and Miller was able to sneak in back door. Nobody from Tug Valley rotated over to prevent Miller on the layup.
Davis, nice pass underneath. Eli with a great cut as he hits the reverse layup.
5 quick points for Eli in this quarter, 5 for the game.
And now a steal by Farrell as here comes Tug Valley back the other way. Ferris gives it off to Eli, clean lane, dumps it off to Farrell, but we got a whistle and a charge called, wipes away the basket.
Yeah, Tug Valley fans, the bench, Coach Rabbit Thompson not happy with that. Thompson red in the face down there wanting an explanation from the official.
And you'll see it here on our instant replay on METRONEWS TV and video productions. Again,
he was set.
Yeah, I was going to say it was bang, bang, but it looked like he got there in time.
He was set as, see Eli was trying to dish that off. He's got to stop sooner and make that pass, knowing that the defender is sitting there waiting on him to take the charge.
18-12, Tug Valley leads Logan as Miller backs his way in. A little hook shot up, and Ivan Miller carrying the offense so far. He's got 8. 18-14, Tug Valley as Eli back the other way, trying to get by Green, kicks it out for Davis. Davis penetrates inside, kicks it out. Farrell backs up for a 3 from the left side, and he knocks down another.
2 threes off the bench for Ethan Farrell. Tug Valley back up 7.
And again, the pace is definitely quickened here in this second quarter after both teams' offenses stalled in the early going. Now we're seeing a back and forth pace we kind of expected. 5 3-pointers from the Panthers, giving the defending state champions a 7-point lead. Green, left side, he's cut off, kicks it out to Miller. Miller waits, looks inside, Elderton kicks it back out. Green in the left corner for 3. Once again, Logan can't convert. Quick outlet pass now to Davis. Logan gets back, but Davis charging in on the left side, goes up and under against Miller, and he'll finish.
All right, good move by Ashton Davis at the rim. He knew Miller was coming over to block the shot. He goes to the other side and reverse. Tug Valley up 9, biggest lead of the game.
Now Logan desperately in need of an outside shot, and that pass deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Logan as Sherrod will get back up off the bench and check in. And looks like Lucas Lambert will do the same as Miller will finally get a breather. And Lambert, again, he's not looked like any of the moments have been too big for him at all this season. Again, that Chapmanville game he came out and was just lights out. This is the first time you feel like maybe Lucas Lambert's a little bit in awe of the moment, because he's left most of his shots short here tonight, but the freshman's just been incredible all year long. Let's see if he can get going.
He's gotten good looks, so just not dropping for him. As you mentioned, he's left a few of them short. I don't know if he's anticipating a block or if he's just actually leaving them short.
Sherrod will penetrate inside. He's surrounded by black jerseys, kicks it out to Williamson. Williamson hands it off to Ilderton. We're under 5 minutes to go before halftime. Ilderton drifts to his right. Gives it into the middle for Sherrod. Turnaround jumper, no good, and a strong rebound by Eli. He looks up ahead. Breaking away is Newsom as he takes it on the left side, and it's a double-digit lead now for the Panthers.
Looking down there to see how long Mark Hatcher will let this go. If he's attempting to call one of those 4 timeouts he has remaining.
Ilderton, strong take right side. Can't finish at the rim, but he'll be fouled, and that'll send him to the free throw line.
And go back to the third quarter of the Williamstown game when Logan was down in that contest. And this was the spot that, once they got down in that third quarter, that Ilderton took it up on himself, put the team on his back, and started driving to the rim, as we saw right there. He doesn't make the shot, but he gets fouled going line for 2.
He's 0 for 2 earlier, and he misses on the first attempt here. So again, Logan, we've seen them in these spots several times this year where they've been down by close to double figures, but they've found ways to come back, and they're going to have to do so again here tonight. Ilderton trying to break the streak here, 0 for 3 from the line. This one up and that one off as well, rebounded by Farrell.
Logan without a 3-pointer, now 0 for 4 from the free throw line. Tug Valley attacking on the other end, and whistle, and I think Gage Green thought that maybe Newsom lost that ball going up, but they're going to get Green on a reach-in foul. We see on the replay here, Newsom's hand or not.
Now Newsom at the free throw line. First one up and good. And again, you notice the difference is 5-3 here for Newsom to push this to a 13-point lead. And he does so as he calmly sinks both.
We have 9 made field goals for Tug Valley, 5 of them in the 3-point variety. So plus 15 in the field goal department. And that's the reason they've got the 13-point lead right now, despite Logan having just as many field goals as they have.
They've outscored Logan 17-6 thus far here in the second quarter, and Ilderton steps on the baseline as he tried to spin away from pressure, and that'll give it back to the Panthers, and turnovers now becoming an issue for the Wildcats.
Ilderton contesting with the official that he had some help on the drive, but the official saw it otherwise and said he stepped out before the foul.
Now Pressure in the backcourt from Logan. Tug Valley breaks it. Farrell in the left corner. And again, this is an experienced Tug Valley club. Again, they've been in so many big moments, and now we'll get a whistle as Ferris hits the ground. They're going to get a foul here against Logan. Looks like Hatfield on the hack.
It's Matt Hatfield, his first, team foul number 2 of the quarter.
So it will be inbound from the sideline here for Tug Valley as Ferris drives inside, goes up, and he'll put it in. And Ferris with another bucket. He's got 7 now for the game. 29-14. Tug Valley has more than doubled up Logan now as Lambert looking for his first bucket, leaves it short. Long rebound into the corner, taken away by Ferris. Ferris up the middle of the floor, kicks it out. Newsom fakes on the 3, kicks it back to the top of the key. Farrell trying to back his way in, goes up with the left hand, can't finish, but Eli gets the offensive board, and he'll be fouled by Hatfield on the backside.
Number 2 on Hatfield as Logan not doing a good job on the offense, on the defensive end, boxing out. Tug Valley's coming in and getting rebounds.
And that'll send Tug Valley back to the free throw line here.
See what Coach Hatcher elects to do as Hatfield talks to the official and wants an explanation on the foul call. 2 fouls, 3:28 to go here. How long does Hatcher stay with Hatfield? As there's no movement down there on the bench. It looks like Hatfield's in to stay.
First free throw up and good for Eli. 30-14 as Tug Valley, 20-6 here in the second quarter have dominated play as Eli misses on the second. Taken away by Logan. Can the Wildcats get a little momentum going towards halftime here as a good drive by Sherrod draws a foul on Farrell.
First on Farrell, second on the team, and 3:22 to go here in this half. Logan down 16. You'd like to cut that lead in half if you can, or at least get it down to 10 if you're the Wildcats. Get a little bit of momentum going into the locker room at halftime.
Inbounded into the corner for Sherrod. Now back over to Ilderton in front of the Tug Valley benches. He'll retreat. Over to Hatfield, back out front. Ilderton to Green. Again, Logan just looking a little disheveled on the offensive end right now. Now over to Hatfield. Long jumper on the way, and it goes, but I believe it was a 2.
Yeah, they're going to say he had his foot on the line. I was looking at both officials down there, and the one that was trailing the play, running by the scores table, does indicate a 2-point shot, but a much-needed field goal, whether it was a 2 or a 3 for the Wildcats to cut in that deficit.
30-16 now. Tug Valley leads it as Logan wanting a walk on the baseline, but not getting it. Back out front for Ferris. 2:43 and counting here in the second quarter. As Ferris drifts to his left. Davis trying to set things up on the baseline. Ferris drives, kicks it out, and Lambert, nicely done, gets his paws on it and knocks it away out of bounds.
And Lambert nearly came away with the steal, but just a little bit out of his reach. He's able to deflect it. Logan will set the defense up. 2:35 to go, trailing by 14.
Inbounds from underneath their own basket. They'll kick it out deep here for Farrell. And he's knocked down a couple of threes here this quarter off the bench. Now over to Ferris. Again, Tug Valley intensified the pressure on both ends here in the second quarter to help build this lead. Now over to Davis on the left side. As he waits for everyone to clear. Davis trying to take Miller off the dribble. Miller, good footwork, stays in front of him. So kick it back up towards midcourt as Farrell reset things. Tug Valley just taking some time off the clock now with this 14-point lead. Ferris waits, now slings it over for Eli on the far side. He'll dribble into the lane, got caught in midair, but able to bounce it over for Davis. Davis takes it in over to Eli, kicks it in the corner. Farrell sets his feet again, goes for 3 again, and he connects again.
3 for 3 off the bench for Ethan Farrell. Tug Valley now up 17 again.
Ilderton drives in, can't hit the floater. Miller misses on the putback, ball loose on the floor. Huge scrum underneath the basket, and we're going to get a tie-up, and it'll go to Tug Valley.
Hatfield missed it for the initial layup there, and Miller comes crashing in, tries to put it back in, and he misses his layup attempt there, and the ball comes on the floor, and then after that, just bodies everywhere as Tug Valley and Logan players tied up for the ball, and Tug Valley will get the possession arrow, and that'll give it to Logan to, if we don't have another jump ball the rest of the quarter, Logan will have it to start the third quarter, and that could be big for Logan if they try to get any kind of momentum going here.
Pressure in the backcourt from the Wildcats. Hale back into the game, able to break it. Hands it off in the corner to Farrell, back out. Now underneath the Eli. Tug Valley working the ball quick. Nice pass to Davis inside. Good cut by Hale. He's met at the rim, though, and rejected, but put back up and in by Davis on the backside.
Logan's did a good job of challenging the initial shot, but it's the rebound attempt.
Underneath, Ivan Miller gets free, and he'll lay it in. 35-18. Again, it's been a 25-point quarter so far for Tug Valley with about 65 seconds left in the period.
Well, most of Logan's points at the basket have came off of the missed opportunities on Tug Valley on the defensive end. Logan's been able to sneak in and get some open layups.
Ferris drives in over to Farrell in the corner, who finally misses one, but a long rebound comes out to Eli as Tug Valley just getting you to every 50-50 ball right now. Ferris up against Lambert. Now Tug Valley going to go to work on this clock here if they can. They'd like to take the last shot of the half. They give it off to Ferris. Drives in, finds a good lane, drives all the way in. Can't convert, though. Rebound knocked in the air. Still loose. Hale able to get it for Tug Valley, and then kicked away by Miller, so it'll stay with the Panthers.
Tug Valley just wants it more. You can see him out hustling Logan on the offensive glass. His shot goes up. Logan's coming away with a rebound, but Tug Valley's coming in there hustling real quick, getting the deflections and getting these second chance opportunities. As you see, they keep the ball here after the kick by Logan.
35-18, Tug Valley leads it. Long pass out front. Eli has to save it before it goes over and back. Just does so. Now over to Newsom, down to 21 seconds left in the half. Tug Valley looking to hold for the final shot. It's Ferris. Gets a screen up top, 14 seconds, spins in the lane, almost traveled with it. Gets it over to Newsom, now back to Ferris. Down to 8 seconds left. Ferris now ready to go as he takes it to his right, steps back, lost control of the ball with 4 seconds left. Pass intercepted on the far side. Lambert with 1 second trying to beat the clock, and he does! Gets it to go, and a huge bucket for Logan at the end of the half to try and take some momentum into the break with them in a second quarter that was absolutely dominated by the Tug Valley Panthers as they outscore Logan 25-12, and they lead it by 15 here at the half. Bill and I will step aside for a 2-minute break and come back and talk about the first half right after this as you're listening to and watching Logan Wildcat basketball action here on WVOW Radio, Video Productions, and Metro News TV.
Diabetic neuropathy is the most common complication of diabetes. Damage to the nerves leads to burning, tingling, and stabbing sensations in the feet. Spinal cord stimulation is a pacemaker for pain. We use electrical stimulation in the spinal cord to block pain signals. The relief of pain and restoration of normal function are near miraculous. We're on the cutting edge of pain treatment for the people of West Virginia.
When we think about substance use disorder in our communities, we can use this as an example of how to work together. It may seem small, but in creating this mural, everyone played a role in breaking through stigma and turning this wall into something vibrant and meaningful. This is a huge sign of support, solidarity, and love. When it comes to how we think about recovery, it takes all of us to break through addiction. Learn more at backtolifewv.org.
My name is Micah Daniels from Huntington, West Virginia. I'm at Bridge Valley and I'm working on earning an associate's degree in manufacturing. Jumpstart is a career savings program for skilled workers. You know, with blue-collar work, you always need money for tools. So with that Jumpstart program, I can rest easy. New sets of tools need to be bought. I'm good.
The Jumpstart Savings Program is celebrating skilled workers and offers state tax advantages while you save for future expenses. Find out if a Jumpstart Savings account is right for you. Take the quiz today.
Get ready to hit the road with GoMart. Each month, we're featuring a special item to fuel your journey and score you bonus reward points in our Road to Rewards promotion. Each purchase earns you a token, so load up and keep cruising toward big rewards. Plus, the top 25 token earners each month will receive 5,000 additional bonus reward points. Check the GoMart app to see this month's featured item, and as always, earn additional savings on products store-wide with reward member exclusives. Go to gomart.com for more details.
35-20, Tug Valley leads Logan here at halftime. Chris Kidd and Bill Lusk with you. Hunter Gibson, our engineer, back in the WVOW studios. And tonight, here on Metro News TV and Video Productions, we'd like to thank our sponsors. Again, high school basketball on Metro News TV is brought to you by GoMart, your hometown convenience store. Level up your cheering game. Head to gomart.com to win everything you need to become the ultimate fan for your home team. Go for good times. Go for GoMart. Again, here at the half. Bill, it was a one-sided affair in the second quarter. 25-12, Tug Valley outscores Logan. They knocked down 6 threes in the first half. Logan with none. Logan 0 of 4 from the line. Tug Valley 5 of 6. Just basically everything that Logan did not want to have happen or see in the first half went against them, but Tug Valley, give them the credit again. They've come out, they've been the aggressor, they've not let the moment be too big for them. They've been in too many big spots, they're state champions, and they just really outflexed Logan in that second 8 minutes.
Outflexed them, out hustling. They're getting every loose ball, they're getting every rebound, and it shows on the scoreboard. They're up 15 points. They've got 6 3-pointers. Logan, no 3-pointers. Tug Valley with 4 threes in that second quarter as part of that 25-point quarter. 3 of them from Ethan Farrell off the bench. He's got 9 points for Tug Valley, and you know what? He leads the way for the Panthers in a very balanced scoring for Tug Valley. And meanwhile, Logan, Lucas Lambert, their leading scorer, coming off a 25-point performance at Buffalo on Friday night, where he got going in the first half. I think he had 12 or 14 points in the opening quarter for Logan. He's got just 2 points, and that came at the end of the first half there when he got a steal and beat the first half buzzer for his only 2 to pull Logan within 15. Logan gets the ball start to the third quarter. We'll see how they come out and how they play this Tug Valley team and see what kind of pressure they apply in the backcourt if they're able to get some buckets and maybe try to speed this Panther team up, force them into some mistakes.
And again, if you're with us on Video Productions and Metro News TV, see Butch Mounts, the CEO of Video Production, zooming in there on the stage. Again, the Logan High School band coming out here, and they've played a lot at halftime throughout the last couple of years, and if you've not been here for that experience, they are excellent. So again, glad to see that they get a little recognition on TV here tonight. But yeah, that's one of the great experiences as well, coming to these Logan High basketball games. There's theater everywhere. just adds to the basketball atmosphere here. I know back in the back when I was in school at Man High School, we had the jazz band that was putting on a show at the Man High School Memorial Fieldhouse when they were packing the fieldhouse for hillbilly basketball, and this is a good sight to see out there, because you think back to a couple of years ago, Logan High School didn't even have a band director and didn't even have a band. They had what was an alumni band. Yeah. Now they have one, and you come to a basketball game, they've got a rock band, and I tell you what, they sing these songs just as good as the artists themselves. Absolutely. So again, I wanted to give a little recognition to anyone that was watching on TV with us that may have been wondering what was going on. But again, that's a Logan High School band down there playing. As you look at the first half scoring on both sides, leading the way for Tug Valley, Ethan Farrell off the bench with those 3 3-pointers, 9 points in all for him. Braden Ferris and Ashton Davis each with 7 points. Bryson Eli with 6, followed by Carson Newsom with 4 and Caden Hale with 2 points. On the other side, Ivan Miller leading all scorers with 10 points. Then you have Zayden Schrod with 4, Matthew Hatfield 2, Bentley Williamson with 2, and Lucas Lambert with 2 points. And again, that bucket by Lambert at the end of the half, I mean, that's not nothing. I mean, one, you get Tug Valley away from having a chance to increase the lead at halftime. You dip into the lead a little bit, but Lambert just seeing the ball go through the hoop for the first time here tonight, maybe that's something that gets him going. Maybe Logan able to knock down a couple of shots from outside to get themselves a little bit off the schneid here tonight, because you feel like if this continues for a couple minutes into the third quarter, Logan's going to be in a lot of trouble this evening.
Yeah, not only that basket, but it was good to get a basket there, as you mentioned, before the end of the half, and then you got the arrow to start the third quarter to see if you can capitalize on that, cut into this lead, and then get a defensive stop. And maybe, who knows, maybe we get this down to 10 with a couple of buckets here to start the third quarter. Logan's not out of this by a long shot. It seems like every time Logan was going on a run, when you think they were going to close it, I think they actually got it down to 12 points there at one time. You just kept thinking, all right, here comes that Logan run that we're looking for, and then all of a sudden Tug Valley just hits them on the other end, whether it was Farrell with a 3 or whether they were just out hustling Logan and getting to the boards and getting second chance opportunities and converting on the offensive end off the offensive rebounds. That has really what has put Tug Valley out in front by 15. As we mentioned, they're out hustling Logan. They're getting every loose ball. They're battling on the boards. They're being more physical, and Logan has no answer for him right now. Now, as bad as the first half was for Logan, it can quickly turn around here in the second half.
Again, it's 35-20. Tug Valley leads Logan here at intermission. We'll step aside for a 2-minute break and be back for the start of the second half after this, as you're listening to and watching Logan Wildcat basketball here on WVOW Radio, Video Productions, and METRONEWS TV.
There's a place where innovation becomes transformation, where you'll find that education is not just about learning, but about being excited to learn. A place to feel at home. Pursue dreams and prepare for careers. Build lifelong friendships. And a place where you'll be encouraged and mentored along your journey. Discover your future. Get ready to soar. The University of Charleston.
We could all use a little more time outdoors with a fresh fall escape to West Virginia.
My name is Micah Daniels from Huntington, West Virginia. I'm at Bridge Valley and I'm working on earning an associate's degree in manufacturing. Jumpstart is a career savings program for skilled workers. You know, with blue-collar work, you always need money for tools. So with that Jumpstart program, I can rest easy. New sets of tools need to be bought. I'm good.
The Jumpstart Savings Program is celebrating skilled workers and offers state tax advantages while you save for future expenses. Find out if a Jumpstart Savings account is right for you. Take the quiz today.
Get ready to hit the road with GoMart. Each month, we're featuring a special item to fuel your journey and score you bonus reward points in our Road to Rewards promotion. Each purchase earns you a token, so load up and keep cruising toward big rewards. Plus, the top 25 token earners each month will receive 5,000 additional bonus reward points. Check the GoMart app to see this month's featured item. And as always, earn additional savings on products store-wide with reward member exclusives. Go to GoMart.com for more details.
35-20 as we get ready to start quarter number 3 here from Willie Acres Arena. Chris Kidd and Bill Lusk here with you this evening, with Hunter Gibson braving it in the cold over at the WVOW studios here tonight. And here in the first half, it was all Tug Valley. In the second quarter, now Logan has a steep hill to climb. Again, only one loss on the season, that being last week to Wyoming East in another top 5 matchup. Tug Valley with only 2 losses on the season, and now trying to spring the mini upset here against number 3 Logan in Class AA.
Yeah, Wyoming East was the code number 3 in the AA rankings last week. Logan number 2. This week they flip-flop positions. Logan now number 3 by themselves, and Wyoming East taking over the number 2 spot.
Wilderton gets into the lane, pull-up jumper, and he'll bank it in. And there's a positive start for the Wildcats. Start the third quarter, but back the other way. Tug Valley beats the pressure. Hale catched a long outlet pass, able to get it back in the corner now. He'll pull on a 3, almost rattled in, but there's Eli on the offensive glass, and he'll lay it back up and in.
Eli's able to get that rebound because of Zayden Sherrod mistimed it coming off the rim, mistimed his jump. As he went up, he came down. Eli comes down with the rebound and goes right back up with it.
Underneath, they go to Sherrod, and Sherrod attacks the rim, and he'll lay it in.
3 straight baskets for Logan now, going back to the end of the first quarter, end of the first half,
37-24 as we go back and forth here in the first minute of the third quarter. Now Hale in the left corner. He rattles home a 3. That's his first for the game, and it's a 40-24 bulge for Tug Valley.
7-3 for Tug Valley in this contest. And, Chris, you know, anybody can knock down a 3 when you're that wide open.
Again, Logan still yet to knock down a three-pointer here tonight, uncharacteristic of them throughout the season. As Miller backs in, nice move, goes to the left hand, can't finish. There's Sherrod on the glass, and he'll be fouled from behind.
That's one way. If you're Logan, you're going to get back in this contest is off of the offensive rebounds and going to the free throw line. I'm sure Coach Hatcher would have liked to have seen Sherrod convert on the offensive end and get to the line to possibly convert on a three-point play, but he'll get 2 shots here. Logan 0-4 from the line. Let's see if Sherrod can change it.
And once again, Logan unable to hit at the free throw line as Sherrod leaves the first one short. And again, Ilderton, Sherrod have been good free throw shooters throughout the year. Just sometimes it's just not your night, but Logan trying to battle through it right now.
Yeah, first substitution of this half, 6:34 to go. Green checks in for Lambert. Trying to find a spark somewhere are the Wildcats, and they're going to look to Gage Green, see if he can provide the spark.
Sherrod hit the second free throw, but now trying to trap Hale across midcourt. A foul called against Logan.
And the foul for Logan will be on Hatfield. That's his third. And Lambert will come right back into the contest for Hatfield.
Yeah,
so not a long stay on the bench for Lucas Lambert.
Again, that's a tough sub out for Coach Hatcher, with Hatfield being one of the best defenders on this Logan team. So they get it out to Eli. Tug Valley with a 15-point lead and the ball. Again, their largest has been 17 this evening. As Newsom kicks it over to Davis. Davis in a double team trying to fight through it. Sherrod may have tied him up, and he did, but possession will stay with Tug Valley.
Yeah, referee let that go on for another second or two. Sherrod might have a steal and a breakaway for a slam dunk opportunity, and Logan needs something to get this crowd back into this contest.
And 6:07 to go in the third quarter. Tug Valley leading it by the same amount they did at the break. 15 pass, almost intercepted, but Eli gets it, dumps it over to Davis, rejected by Miller on the backside. Great recovery by him as Logan breaks it out the other way underneath the Sherrod, turns around to the paint, and he'll lay it in.
Lead down to 13 again. We'll see if Logan, they've tried to get a stop here a time or two. We'll see if they can do it this time.
Hale in the left corner, cut off by Lambert, now drives in on Lambert, goes up the left hand but can't finish. Hale down underneath, trying to get back up now. Logan unable to take advantage of the numbers temporarily. Now Ilderton over for Lambert.
It's big.
Can they get it here? And Lambert knocks it down. And the first three of the game for Logan brings them back to within 10. And a quick timeout for Tug Valley with 5:20 to go here in the third quarter. We'll step aside for 60 seconds and we'll be back after this as you're listening to and watching Logan Wildcat basketball here on WVOW Radio, Metro News TV, and Video Productions.
Performance Chevrolet wants to get you in a new ride for 2025.
So bring in anything you can push, pull, or drag, and we guarantee a $1,000 trade.
Now's the time to buy with falling rates and no payment till spring.
Check out our great rebates and easy-to-use online finance application process.
Let service get your ride ready for the new year and the tough winter months ahead.
Drive into 2025 with Performance Chevrolet.
If you just got $1,000 for a yard ornament, you've been to truck country.
Get ready to hit the road with GoMart. Each month we're featuring a special item to fuel your journey and score you bonus reward points in our Road to Rewards promotion. Each purchase earns you a token, so load up and keep cruising toward big rewards. Plus, the top 25 token earners each month will receive 5,000 additional bonus reward points. Check the GoMart app to see this month's featured item, and as always, earn additional savings on products store-wide with reward member exclusives. Go to gomart.com for more details.
Logan has trimmed the lead back down to 10 after the Lambert three-pointer. 40-30 Tug Valley leads it. Chris Kidd and Bill Lusk with you as Tug Valley breaks the pressure. Eli lost it on the way up. Had a layup attempt, but now Sherrod comes out of there with it. Here come the Wildcats. Lambert hit one a moment ago. Can he do it again? Online, but just too strong. Long rebound tipped out. Newsom has it. What a behind-the-back dribble by him. Now Tug Valley with numbers. Newsom crashes into a defender, and that'll be a charge on Newsom.
Tug Valley might want to be careful. That bench up there getting a little excited on the call, and they could warrant a technical foul if they don't calm down.
Yeah, Tug Valley's got one of the livelier benches and assistant coaches in the state.
And right now, you're up 10. Logan's got the momentum. I don't think this is the time to be arguing about a call and possibly risk getting a technical. Logan go to the line and knock down 2 and maybe a 3. They could cut the lead in half.
Now Ilderton strong take up the left side, and Ilderton will lay it in. And now Logan on their run, and nearly a steal in the backcourt, but instead a foul going to be called, it looks like, against Logan.
Going to get Sherrod for being a little too aggressive, but that's okay. You don't have a foul. go ahead and pick you one up there. If you can't get the steal, at least maybe you can rattle the cages a little bit. And, some of them passes may be intercepted now, as you saw on our replay there, the foul that Sherrod committed right in front of the Logan bench.
Well, they go with a baseball pass ahead to Eli. Passes a little too far, or else he would have had a layup. He has to bring it back out the other side. Throws it over for Davis. Drives in, kicks it out to Hale in the left corner. Hale can't find an opening as Logan has cut this 15-point lead virtually in half here. It's down to 8. Drive by Hale along the left baseline. He travels with it, and that'll give it back to Logan.
Tug Valley losing their composure a little bit as this crowd is starting to get to the Panthers, as that's back-to-back turnovers. First the charge and now the travel. Logan down 8, looking to cut it to 6, maybe 5 with a 3.
And now the Tug Valley fans trying to implore their defense here as a pass tipped in the air, taken away by Newsom, but now Green tips it back. Here he goes underneath. Lambert lays it in, and the lead down to 6.
How big was that basket for Lucas Lambert at the end of the half? He's got 5 points in this quarter. Logan has trimmed a 15-point deficit down to 6, and maybe more.
Ilderton intercepts, ups ahead. Lambert lays it in, and the lead has suddenly shrunk to 4. And Rabbit Thompson has seen enough. He wants a timeout with 3:54 to go here in the third, as he's seen his 15-point lead nearly erased.
We'll see if it's a 30 or a full. I'm not seeing indication. It'll be a full. That's his second full timeout. So that leaves him with a full and 2 30s, Chris.
We'll step aside and be back after this as you're watching and listening to Logan basketball here on WVOW, Metro News TV, and Video Productions.
Ready to hit the road with GoMart. Each month we're featuring a special item to fuel your journey and score you bonus reward points in our Road to Rewards promotion. Each purchase earns you a token, so load up and keep cruising toward big rewards. Plus, the top 25 token earners each month will receive 5,000 additional bonus reward points. Check the GoMart app to see this month's featured item, and as always, earn additional savings on products store-wide with reward member exclusives. Go to GoMart.com for more details.
There's a place where innovation becomes transformation, where you'll find that education is not just about learning, but about being excited to learn. A place to feel at home. Pursue dreams and prepare for careers. Build lifelong friendships. And a place where you'll be encouraged and mentored along your journey. Discover your future. Get ready to soar. The University of
Tug Valley with the ball, leading at 40-36 as Logan has come storming back here in the third. Hale, baseline jumper, left it short. Davis gets the rebound, though, tries to go up, had it knocked away, but it goes back to Tug Valley. Hale can't hit, and Miller with the rebound.
They're not making those second chance opportunities that they did in the first half.
Underneath the Sherrod, bounces it up, puts it in, and it's a 13-0 Logan run.
2-point game now, and those just joining us may be thinking Tug Valley was going to run Logan out of the gym the way they played in the first half.
And this has been the script for Logan several times this year. This third quarter has been so huge for them in some of these comebacks. Eli, good look underneath. Sherrod hacks Hale on the way to the rim, and that'll send Hale to the free throw line.
You see Coach Mark Hatcher applauding Zayden Sherrod for that effort. He doesn't come up with a block, but he gets the foul, and it's going to send Caden Hale to the free throw line, make him go to the line and earn 2 the hard way. And what I mean the hard way is you see on the replay, that is a good hard foul there on the block attempt by Zayden Sherrod. He nearly came up with the block, but he got too much of the arm on the way up.
Now, Tug Valley just needs something to stop the bleeding here in this third quarter as Hale hit a 3 at the start of it, now knocks down a free throw. He's got 6 points for the game, and that does stop the 13-0 Logan run for now.
You know, this has been the quarter that Logan has run away with a lot of games or gotten back in contest. Tug Valley just needing to weather the storm right now, get it to the fourth quarter with the lead and see what they can do. That's one thing that Wyoming East was able to do last Tuesday out at New Richmond, was weather the third quarter storm from Logan. Logan trailed by 10 in the first quarter. They came back and tied it at halftime, and then they went up by 2 heading into the fourth quarter, but Wyoming East was able to hang with them and create enough plays. And you see Logan turns it over there, and Coach Mark Hatcher doesn't believe the call.
Miller was the one handling the ball that time and couldn't quite see what happened on that play, but all of a sudden he just came out of there, tried to spin away, and didn't have the ball. And Coach Hatcher saying that it was deflected by Tug Valley, but Tug Valley gets the turnover. Now Ferris forcing his way in, pulls up, tries to bank it in as he crashes to the ground, but no good.
What a job by McCormick Ilderton on the defensive end. Ferris creating a little separation with contact, and Ilderton recovers to alter the shot.
Lambert goes for three from the left wing, leaves it short, but Miller gets the rebound, goes up, and he's fouled by Eli, and that'll send Miller to the free throw line.
As you said, that foul on Eli, that'll be his second. No Tug Valley player in danger of foul trouble, as Eli is the only player with 2 fouls.
Miller with 10 points here tonight. Take his first trip to the free throw line. He knocks down the first.
Well, Chris, and you mentioned those 10 points all coming in the first half. Where would Logan be right now if not for those 10 points by Miller?
Again, Tug Valley had a 25-point second quarter. Logan thus far with a 19-point third quarter in response. Make it 20 as Miller hits both free throws, and it's back down to a 2-point game. Now pressure in the backcourt again from Logan. Tug Valley able to break it into the left corner. Farrell, 3 on the way as he got hit to the ground, or appeared to be, and threw it off the backboard. Tug Valley wanting a foul, but the other way. Sherrod drives in, misses on the layup, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the line.
Tug Valley not happy with the non-call on the offensive end on the what they thought was a foul on the three-point attempt by Farrell. Logan wasted no time getting the rebound and getting out in transition. And Sherrod looked like he had visions of a dunk on his mind, but chose to try to go up and lay it up before he got fouled.
First free throw up, and Sherrod converts. And again, this building was as quiet as a funeral in the second quarter, except for the Tug Valley side. Now everyone involved, the Sherrod is a free throw away from tying this game back up.
That'll be the first time that we were tied since, I would say, 4-4 very early in the first quarter.
Sherrod spins the ball, second free throw up, and we're all tied. Logan has erased a 17-point deficit in this game, a 15-point deficit in this quarter alone. Up ahead to Davis, drives in left side, spins between 2 defenders, forced his way up, almost got it to go, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the line.
If that's Sherrod on the backside, let's see if they get Sherrod or Green. If it's Sherrod, that's going to be 3. If it's Green, that's 2. And the foul's going to be on Green. So Logan breathing a sigh of relief down there that the foul wasn't on Sherrod.
Both teams now with 4 team fouls this quarter, so both sides will be shooting in the bonus for the rest of this quarter. Davis with 7 points, yet to score here in the second half, but he does so on the first free throw. Again, Zayden Sherrod has been massive here in this third quarter. He's got 9 points. Lucas Lambert with 7 points, helped carry the offense for the Wildcats.
Hey, you got great Gage Green that's done some rebounding and some defense, and McCormick Ilderton also on the offensive end getting to the rim and distributing and finding the open player for an open shot, especially Lambert with those 3s.
The second free throw rimmed out on Davis, and now Logan a chance to take the lead for the first time since early in the first quarter. Ilderton bounces it down low for Miller on the baseline. Up fakes, gives it out to Sherrod. Sherrod's had the hot hand here in the third. He'll kick it over for Green. Green on the left wing, gives it back to Miller on the left baseline now. Back to Sherrod, free throw line jumper. He gets it to rim in, and Logan has the lead.
Sherrod is red hot this quarter. I got him for 11 points in the quarter, Chris, 15 for the game.
44-43 Logan, and now foul. This one could be Sherrod.
Yeah, it's going to be his third.
It's going to give him and Hatfield now each 3 fouls. And it also puts Tug Valley at the free throw line. Now a chance for Tug Valley, who's not had a whole lot of success from the field here this quarter. Chance to tie or retake the lead, as Davis will be the one going back to it. He was just there a moment ago. He's got 8 points on the evening. First free throw up, and that one rattles home. So tie game once again here on Middleburg Island.
Sherrod and Green check out. Bentley Williamson and Zoe Murphy check in for Logan.
Again, this game is starting to become everything we hoped it would be as Davis hits the second. Tug Valley has the lead back now at 45-44.
And it's starting to look like it's going to be one of those games that will be played in the 70s like we thought. Both these teams are averaging right around 70 points a game.
It looked like we were heading for a game in the 30s or 40s in the first quarter. As Ilderton kicks it out, so Murphy into the game, gives it over for Lambert. Lambert over to his left, pull-up jumper, and he counted as Lambert hit it fading away.
That's a tough shot for Lambert, as he's got 9 in the corner, 11 for the game.
Ferris, tough take on the other end, right into Ilderton, and he banks it in.
Ferris ain't afraid to go up with the big guys.
47-46, Tug Valley with the lead back as Ilderton had it poked away from behind, and then a big contact between him and Hale, and they're going to get the foul on Ilderton.
We'll get Ilderton, or we're going to get Murphy on the bump. Let's see. They'll get Ilderton. And I thought there at first when it happened, I heard the whistle before the contact and thought that maybe they could have got Zoe Murphy on the foul, but they got Ilderton for the bump, which, Chris, if this was hockey, I believe that would be a cross-check into the boards.
Yeah.
that was a good, hard foul, as Grayson Sanders will check into the contest for the Wildcats. He'll check in for Ilderton, I imagine.
Hale, first free throw, hit off front iron, back iron, and fell through. So he's 3 for 3 from the line this quarter, 5 for 5 from the game. So he's got 8 points.
Sanders checks in for Murphy.
48-46 Tug Valley. So they've wrestled the lead back here, and now second free throw good. Hale stays perfect from the line.
6 for 6 from the line. He's got 7 points in this quarter, 4 of 4 from the free throw line.
Williamson had his pocket picked from behind, and Tug Valley now trying to regain some of this lead before the start of the fourth. Down to 33 seconds left. Possession arrows in Logan's favor to start the final period. Ferris drives towards three-point line at the top of the circle, now retreats. Is Tug Valley going to try and hold for one, it would appear here. Ferris with 20 seconds, now goes to his left, cuts back to his middle, trying to take Ilderton. Now Hale gets it, he gets a clean lane to the rim, and he'll put up a floater and score it.
There was a head fake that got him open.
Under 7 seconds to go now in the quarter. Ilderton, strong take, puts up a floater on the baseline, rolls off. Miller on the putback, counted and the foul!
I mentioned Ivan Miller's rebounding ability at the top of our broadcast, being able to get those rebounds, especially on the offensive end, and convert. Now Miller's got a chance to get his 5th point if he can knock down the free throw and bring Logan to within 2 if he's successful. If not, if he misses, Logan gets a rebound, they could have a chance to tie before the end of this quarter.
3.1 seconds to go.
As Murphy will check back in for Miller if he knocks down the free throw.
It's Miller, 14 points on the evening, 2 of 2 from the line. Off the back iron, Ferris grabs the rebound, races towards midcourt. He'll get one off at the horn, off the side of the backboard, no good. And that'll do it here in the third, but Logan with 28 points here in the third. Cut a 15-point halftime deficit down to 3 as we head to the final 8 minutes. Back in 60 seconds as you're listening to and watching Logan High School basketball here on WVOW Radio, METRONEWS TV, and Video Productions.
Leading the efforts to build a stronger West Virginia, the High Technology Foundation has a proven plan to strengthen and diversify our state's economy. The I-79 Technology Park's high-capacity infrastructure continues to attract advanced federal operations that are driving economic growth. This keeps our young, educated residents in the state and brings West Virginians home. The High Technology Foundation, building a stronger West Virginia. Learn more today at WVHTF.org.
We head to the final 8 minutes of play here from Middleburg Island, and Tug Valley clinging to a 3-point lead, 51-48. Chris Kidd and Bill Lusk with you. Hunter Gibson, our engineer, as the Wildcats with the ball to start the fourth quarter, going right to left across your radio dial and television. Tug Valley left to right. As Hatfield back into the game after picking up his 3rd foul early in the 3rd quarter. He and Sherrod each with 3 fouls. For the Wildcats, nobody for Tug Valley. has reached the 3 threshold just yet. Out front, Ilderton looking inside for Miller, trying to post up down low. Farrell had him blocked off pretty well, and now ball knocked loose, and foul committed here by Logan.
That is the 6th turnover of the half against Logan. 4 in the last 2 or 3 minutes there, Chris. That's what allowed Tug Valley to get out to this 3-point lead as they were able to get those turnovers and get out and run in transition and get some buckets. They forced 3 of them there in the last 2.5 minutes, and now the 4th one here to start. So 4 turnovers in 3 minutes for Logan, and that's really hurting your ability to, come back and even score on the offensive end.
Tug Valley able to break the pressure. Ferris gets all the way inside, and he'll drive coast to coast and lay it in as he's into double figures now with 11 points.
It's just a 5-point game, but if Logan can't convert on this offensive end, you may see a timeout from Mark Hatcher to settle the troops down.
53-48 Tug Valley. Again, Logan wrestled the lead away from Tug Valley for a couple of moments in the third, but Tug Valley able to regain their composure. Now almost a steal as Eli went diving towards the Logan bench, but they're going to call him for a foul.
Yeah, that's going to be number 3, and that's big there. We'll see if Tug Valley stays with him or if they're going to get somebody up off the bench. Looks like Ashton Davis will check in for Eli. And that's going to be a big loss for Tug Valley. He's been the aggressor. He's been the motor for Tug Valley. He's been everywhere on this floor, coming up with steals and rebounds and getting in the right spot at the right time to get some of those easy layups.
Out front with it, Logan. 1 minute gone here in the 4th quarter. And Tug Valley defending Class A state champions. Logan's been in the winner's circle 7 times as a high school throughout their extraordinary run in this state, and Ilderton hits a floater on the way in. His 6th point cuts the lead back to 3. On the other end, Lambert deflects a pass away. Here comes Hatfield with it now for Logan. Hatfield into the corner. Lambert fakes, tries to drive in, but lost control of it. Now Ferris has it. He has it knocked away by Hatfield, and now his body's pinball to the ground. We get a whistle.
We'll see who they get. I think they're going to get Lambert. Looked like he was coming in trying to knock the ball loose as Hatfield was trying to tie the Tug Valley player up. And as you've seen on the replay, you'll see Lambert give a little bit of a elbow, a little bit of a forearm shove there into the back of the Tug Valley player, and that will be a foul on Lambert as he shoved Newsom to the ground.
2 team fouls against Logan so far here in the 4th, 1 against Tug Valley. So I'd say we'll probably be heading for free throws at some point here in this 4th quarter. It's Ferris to his left, picked up by Ilderton, kicks it over for Hale. A 3-point lead for Tug Valley. They've led throughout this game. Logan able to shake off a 17-point deficit to climb back into it. Ferris holding up against Ilderton, trying to get away from him. Up against a 5-second call here. Ferris trying to get away. 5 seconds going to be called, and it is!
Yeah, Tug Valley not happy with that call. They thought Ilderton got too aggressive on the defensive end as the fans and the assistant coaches down there are really letting the official have it.
And again, you could sense it coming as no one came to the ball for Tug Valley that time, and Ilderton, he'll swarm you as quick as a pack of bees if you allow him to. As he gives it off to Lambert. Logan trails by 3. Hatfield now off the screen. Kicks it over for Ilderton, left baseline. Back cut here to Lambert. Fakes, goes up, lays it in, and it's down to 1.
Beautiful head fake by Lambert to get separation and laid up. He's got 11 this half, 13 for the game. Remember, he didn't score until the end of the first half off of a steal and a basket. But again, that's McCormick Ilderton's basket. Really, he creates that with the drive to the basket, as much like we saw against Williamstown.
Ferris, tough take, can't hit, rebounded by Logan. Here comes Hatfield, breaking out, up ahead to Lambert, left side layup, too strong. Rebounded by Sherrod, though. He goes back up with it, rims off on him as well. Rebounded by Tug Valley. Farrell comes out of there with it as they dodge 2 bullets. Hale into the wing. Ferris, 3 on the way, and he'll knock it down.
Tug Valley, they've taken every shot from Logan, and they've answered. That's another 3 for Ferris, his 2nd of the game.
Ilderton floater in the lane, can't get it to fall. Gets it back, though, and Ilderton lays it in. He's got 8 points here in the 2nd half.
Threatening to become the 4th Wildcat in double figures, joining Sherrod, Lambert, and Miller.
56-54, Tug Valley leads at 4:34 to go. Farrell, strong take, bodies hit the deck, and going to get a foul on Sherrod, and that's going to be his fourth.
They're going to get Sherrod or possibly Miller for coming over on the back. I thought Sherrod was set for the charge. In fact, they will get Miller coming over trying to block, as you'll see it here. There's the contact, the swipe by Miller. Sherrod was in position. If Miller don't swipe at the basketball, I think Sherrod's in great position to get a foul.
That's going to be 3 on Miller instead of 4 on Sherrod then. So now 3 Logan starters with 3 fouls here with 4:32 left in the fourth quarter.
And all 3 on the floor.
Farrell knocks down the first free throw. And Tug Valley has been superb at the free throw line here tonight.
Yeah, free throws and three-pointers. That's the difference right now. That's why Tug Valley's out by 3 instead of being down by 3 or 8.
Second free throw good as well. They are 14 of 16 from the free throw line here tonight.
That'll win you a lot of ball games. That'll lose you a lot of ball games. And tonight, it's got Tug Valley out in front.
4:23 to go in the fourth. Underneath to Lambert. Lambert backs in. Big body on the right side. Misses. Gets his own rebound back and puts it up and in.
First we don't succeed. Try again. Lambert was there right on the spot.
Now attacking the other way. Lambert knocks it away from Davis as he tried to spin away. Here comes Ilderton, a chance to tie. Takes it in right side. Lays it up and in. 58 apiece as we hit the halfway mark of the fourth quarter.
Ilderton now in double figures. The second half man. That's what we should call him.
As Newsom pull-up jumper from the right elbow, and Newsom knocks it down.
Back and forth we continue. Tug Valley back out in front by 2.
3:46 to go, 60-58 Tug Valley. Every time Logan catches them, the Panthers have had an answer here tonight. Ilderton on the left wing, waiting, looking, now takes it inside, jump stepped into the paint, and a tie-up called, and he'll give it to Tug Valley.
Ilderton tried to split a double team, thought he got fouled on the way in, but Tug Valley's able to tie him up and get the possession arrow. That's a turnover for the Wildcats, and that is the 8th against Logan in this half, the 3rd this quarter. Tug Valley has 7 turnovers in the half, 3 this quarter as well.
Now Lambert and Miller going to get a breather here with 3:27 to go. I'd say you'll see a timeout coming here soon for Logan to try and catch their breath. Again, Mark Hatcher still has 4 in his back pocket. That's Eli on the left wing. Dribbles to the top, the key now to his right. In 2-point Tug Valley lead here in the fourth quarter. Underneath the Davis on the left block. Goes left side, goes up, can't finish. Good defense by Williamson.
Now that's a freshman with good defense down there, bodying up the bigger
Hatfield pulls on a 3 and it rims out. Rebounded though by Sherrod. Sherrod muscling his way back up, can't finish. Rebound tipped out, now a run out for Tug Valley. Ferris up the right side and he'll lay it in.
Now Ferris got behind the defense. Logan failed to get back. Easy layup for him. Back out to a 4-point game.
Over to Lambert. He'll pull on a 3 off the front of the rim. Rebound fought for underneath. Farrell trying to get it for Tug Valley. Ball still loose. We get a whistle and a tie-up. It'll stay here with Logan.
Lambert rushed that shot a little bit, I think, out of the off of the wing. Logan fortunate to get the ball back. 2:37 to go, 4-point game. You know, if you're the Wildcats, you might want to score here to try to keep some defensive pressure on Tug Valley on the other end. If they fail to score and Tug Valley gets the rebound, you might see Rabbit Thompson pull the offense out and run a little bit of clock.
Inbounds pass knocked away by Eli and stolen away by Tug Valley. And now Sherrod and Miller both on the bench getting a breather as Ferris drives in. Blocking foul, count it, and 1. And that's the 4th foul now on Matthew Hatfield.
That might be a dagger.
Braden Ferris has been exquisite here in this fourth quarter. He's got 9 points, 18 for the game. And this to try and give Tug Valley a 3-possession lead back as Mark Hatcher pleading his case with the officials.
Yeah, looks like in real time and on the replay, looks like Hatfield was a little late getting there, and Ferris beat him to the spot. So bang play, and a lot of times those are going to go to the offensive player every time. You know, Hatcher's disagreeing with it, so we'll see what Logan is made of here.
Ferris left the free throw short, rebounded by Miller. So 6-point deficit for the Wildcats. Ilderton into the paint, kicks over left side and intercepted. Taken away again by Eli. He's had quick hands these last couple possessions. And now Ferris will bring it back out towards midcourt as we've got 2:12 and counting here in the fourth as the Tug Valley side.
4 corners.
And now starting to sense it as they go into their four corners offense. Davis into the corner. Farrell had a good look and still drive in. Over to Eli. Layup up and good.
And that's what four corners does. You get the defense to come out, try to make them make a play, and Logan overplays it. Ferris or Eli is on the backside. Ferris drives and scores.
Lambert pulls on a three. It got halfway down and came out. Miller trying to rip the rebound away, but a tie-up is going to give it to Tug Valley with 1:46 to go.
And Mark Hatcher's contending with the official that Miller was held on that play instead of a time. Now he wants a timeout. He's probably going to have a word with the official here as we got a full timeout. As you might see the assistant coaches coaching the kids up in this timeout here.
We'll step aside and be back in 60 seconds as you're listening to and watching Logan basketball here on WVOW Video Productions and Metro News TV.
We have the skill set internally to take almost any project from a concept all the way through to completion. We don't manufacture widgets. We do things that make a huge impact to society, so we take what we do very, very seriously. There's a great sense of satisfaction and accomplishment that you really contributed to society, really did your part to make where you are from a better place than it was before you came there.
To 58, Tug Valley has gone on an 8-0 run at the most crucial juncture of this game, and they now sense an upset over number 3 Logan in Class AA. Chris Kidd and Bill Lusk with you as Tug Valley with the ball. Logan trying to pressure in the backcourt. Pass up ahead though, gets away, and Logan gets it back.
That's it. You don't need a three here if you're Logan. Go right at the rim. Attack Tug Valley at the rim. See if you can't get to the free throw line. Maybe make the shot and go to the free throw line for an M1 opportunity. Three is not necessary here.
And again, Logan has 14 fouls against them, so the next foul they commit will send Tug Valley to the line. As Elderton along the left baseline gets it to Green. Now back to Elderton. Fakes from a three, drives in, and he's fouled from behind by Farrell. But again, Tug Valley only one team foul. Has a couple to waste here.
Yeah, foul on the floor is better than a layup. And Tug Valley commits, as you mentioned, second foul there of the half. That's on Farrell, second foul of the quarter, I mean. And Logan will have to run a little bit of clock again.
Give it over right side. Sherrod fakes over to Hatfield. They need this bad. Hatfield misses short, rebounded by Farrell. Farrell kicks up ahead to Ferris. 2-on-1 now as Ferris will circle it back out, and he'll go to work on the clock now as we approach 1:06 to go here in the fourth, and a foul committed with 1:07 to go will send Tug Valley to the line.
We mentioned this is where games are won and lost at the free throw line, and Tug Valley has been superb from the free throw line tonight. And they're going to go to the line looking to ice this one, as that will be Ashton Davis going to the line. He's 3 of 4 tonight. All 4 attempts coming in the third quarter.
Foul on Sherrod. That's his fourth foul as Davis's first free throw up and good. And again, this veteran group for Tug Valley, again, both sides with a lot of veteran experience. This is a team that fought their way to a single-A state championship last year in dramatic fashion, bring back so much of that core team that's been together for a long time. They've come in here to a difficult environment tonight, and they are 1:07 away from coming out of here with a victory, as Tug Valley will call for time. We'll keep things here as we take the time out. And while we have a moment, we'll go ahead and like to thank our sponsors here on Metro News TV and Video Productions. High school basketball on Metro News TV is brought to you by GoMart, your hometown convenience store. Level up your cheering game by heading to GoMart.com to win everything you need to become the ultimate fan for your home team. Go for good times. Go for GoMart. Again here, this has been a 10-0 run to close out this game in the last couple of minutes. Bill Logan was able to overcome a 17-point deficit, tied it up, took the lead briefly a couple times, felt like the game was going to be the Wildcats, but you got to commend this Tug Valley team for just hanging tough as this entire gym, minus everyone on the right side along the way from us, was rooting against them, and they just really held it together under difficult circumstances here tonight.
Yeah, they've been getting it done on the defensive end, whether they've been creating turnovers or getting defensive rebounds and then getting out in transition and beating Logan back. You saw there when they were up, I think it was a 6-point game. They decided to go with the four corners offense, and Logan comes out and gambles on a play. Nobody rotates over to the backside, and Tug Valley gets an easy layup out of it to go up 8, and since then they've knocked down a couple of free throws. But, Chris, this is a Tug Valley team that could be a couple plays away from being undefeated. They lost in overtime at Tucker County, who's number 1 in single A, and they lost on a miracle putback to Phelps on their home court in Tug Valley.
I saw the replay of that as they go underneath the Elderton. He's blocked from behind. Elderton gets it back, goes up, counted in the foul. So Logan still has a pulse here with 50.1 seconds remaining.
That's one thing you can't do if you're Tug Valley is foul on a shot attempt. Send Logan to the line for a chance to score with the clock stopped, or even worse, send Logan to the free throw line with a chance to convert a 3-point play. And Elderton's going to the free throw line for the 5th time tonight, and he's yet to convert on any of his 4 previous attempts. So he's looking to change that with attempt number 5 coming up and bring Logan within 7.
He's got 12 points all in the second half, and he does convert the 3-point play.
And this game is not out of reach for Logan if they can get some steals. They have 3 timeouts left.
It's in the backcourt. Farrell gives it over. Davis with it now. Bumped his way up the floor. Hatfield got a hand on it. Tried to convince the official it was Logan's ball, but it will stay with Tug Valley.
It's now 43.6 here. If you're Logan, you get an inbound. If you can't get the tie up, I think you got a foul immediately down 7. You had the possession arrow if you can tie Tug Valley up.
Davis can't find anyone, and he's going to have to burn a timeout here.
That'll be a 30. That's all they had left, which would leave them with 1 30-second timeout the remainder of the game.
So we'll keep things here with that being a 30-second timeout. And again, Logan trying to avoid their first loss at home this year and trying to avoid their second loss of the season. But again, this is a game where Tug Valley just got it done from the outside on the free throw line here this evening. Logan picked it up from the line in the second half, but the outside shooting just hasn't been there this evening for the Wildcats. Bill, only 1 3-pointer for the entire game, that from Lucas Lambert in the third quarter.
Yeah, they've had looks. They just haven't dropped for Logan, and Lambert was one that, when he hit that 3, that got the Logan offense going. They actually came back, took the lead from 17 down, and then Tug Valley would come back, and then the game would be tied until Tug Valley went on that little run there to close out the half to go up, or to close out the quarter to go up 3.
They inbounded to Farrell, who got open, and he has to be fouled on the backside, and that's going to send Hatfield to the bench, as that'll be his 5th foul.
Yeah, he'll foul out with 2 points, 1 field goal made here tonight. And, Coach Hatcher thought that maybe Hatfield kept his arm straight up and didn't foul on the shot attempt, but we'll see who they elect to put in. Hatfield, he's got 30 seconds, and, the official's trying to hurry play up here, and see the official telling Coach Hatcher that he's got 5. Now looking at the scores table and telling him to roll the clock. Now there's the first horn, the warning to get a substitution in, and it'll be Lambert for Hatfield.
Ethan Farrell, 2 of 2 from the line. He's got 11 points. Again, those 3 big 3-pointers off the bench in the second quarter when Tug Valley really extended that lead.
Part of a 25-point quarter.
And Logan responded with a 28-point quarter, but Farrell misses on the first. So again, 41.4 seconds to go here.
That's a 7-point game. Even if he makes this one, you'll take 2 for 1 if you convert on the offensive end.
Another free throw for Farrell, trying to push this lead to 8, and he misses on both, so the door is still ajar here for the Wildcats. Sherrod up the floor, up the left side, trying to gain the dribble, finally does, and now pass knocked away by Farrell and out of bounds.
Yeah, Tug Valley with those 3 fouls, they can afford to play aggressive on the defensive end, and they can afford to foul and allow them to set their defense back up.
Inbounded to Sherrod, almost knocked away by Eli. Sherrod gets it, goes up, finishes with 30 seconds left. Coach Hatcher calls for time. And Logan back to within 5 here with 29.6 seconds remaining. And for Coach Hatcher, that'll be a 30-second timeout. So again, 29.6 here, Bill. Again, if you can get a steal or a tie up, or Tug Valley can't convert at the free throw line, 30 seconds, still a lot of time here for the Wildcats to fight back.
Yeah, down 5, 30 seconds to go. I don't know if you're really in the position of where you can apply pressure in the backcourt and see if you can get a 10-second call. Down 5 points, I don't think time is on your side for that. So if I'm Logan and I'm Coach Hatcher in that huddle, I'm telling my boys, listen, we got the arrow. As soon as they inbound the basketball, if we can tie them up, let's go for the tie-up. Let's go for the arrow, see if we can get the ball there. If not, I want to foul immediately and don't let them, waste a lot of this clock. So 29.6 to go, and situation. And Tug Valley's going to put all 5 players out of bounds. This is going to be like a football position, football play here.
I've not seen this before.
I've seen it a time or two in high school, and Tug Valley was trying to get Caden Hale into the game for Ethan Farrell, but Hale did not get to the scores table before the 15-second horn, the 30-second timeout. So he's going to check in the next dead ball. So we'll see how Logan plays this. They're not going to guard the inbound pass.
As they get it into Ferris, and he'll be wrapped up quickly by Ilderton with 29 seconds showing on the clock. And Ferris, he's 0 for 1 from the line tonight. Missed on that 3-point attempt earlier this quarter.
So that only took 7/10 off the clock. So Ferris, as you mentioned, 0 for 1. Had an M1 opportunity and missed on it. So going to the line here to try to give Tug Valley at least a 6-point lead at worst.
So Comley sinks the first. He's got 10 points this quarter, 19 for the game now.
If he knocks this one down, it will be a 3-possession game. If he misses, it's still 2 possessions.
And Ferris calmly sinks both, and the lead back to 7 as Grayson Sanders will check in here, get another shooter on the floor.
Absolutely.
For Logan.
Look, trying to get a shooter out there and look for Logan to try to push this ball up the floor and see if they can't get a shot out of the corner here from Sanders or on the wing from Lambert.
Ilderton Lawson on the way in, regathers it, goes up, misses. Sherrod on the putback though, and he'll hit with 18.3 seconds left, and Coach Hatcher calls for another timeout. With 18.3 seconds remaining, as that'll be another 30-second timeout for the Wildcats. And I don't know if Logan has
I think they got
remaining.
One left. I think they have 1 full left. They've called a full and 2 30s in this fourth quarter. The only other timeout I got was a full timeout that they called back in the first quarter. So both sides with 1 timeout remaining. 30-second timeout for Tug Valley, full timeout for Logan. But, again, here you go with the possession. As soon as they inbound the basketball, if you're Logan, you want to try to tie them up. You can't get the tie up. Go for the quick foul. Make Tug Valley try to ice this game at the free throw line. And Tug Valley will go with the same thing. And now they're going to try to sneak. Nope, that ain't going to work again. They're trying to sneak Hale in, but Hale is late getting to the scores table to check in. He shouldn't be allowed to check in unless he was already in the contest maybe. So that was kind of crazy because he slapped the scores table as if he was checking in.
And now Tug Valley struggling to get it in, but they finally do to Newsom. Green almost came up with a steal, but there will be a foul with 17.1 to go.
Newsom 2-2 from free throw line. He knocked down his only 2 attempts there in the second quarter. So trying to give Tug Valley a 7-point lead again. Sanders is ready to check back in for Logan. Again, imagine he's checking in. He'll probably be checking in for Lambert. And I imagine Gage Green will move down on a low block to take Lambert's place on the free throw line.
Newsom hits on the first. Again, Tug Valley's been so good at the line all evening long. Again, they've only missed 5 free throws all night long. And they've shot 20-plus thus far. Newsom will get another one, and this one could, in essence, put this game out of reach for Tug Valley, and he knocks them both down. So now Logan's going to need a miracle here in the final 17 seconds as Sherrod races the other way, pull-up jumper from the free throw line, got halfway down and popped out, rebounded by Farrell, and he travels as he goes to the ground with 8.3 seconds to go, but that should all but wrap it up here.
You can see Mark Hatcher exchanging some words there with the one of the Tug Valley assistant coaches.
As Lambert missed on a 3, rebounded by Tug Valley, and they will come into Willie Acres Arena and knock off the Logan Wildcats 72-65 here tonight. A big win for Rabbit Thompson and the Tug Valley Panthers. And again, great effort by Mark Hatcher and the Logan Wildcats, fighting back from 17 down to take the lead. But Tug Valley able to hold off the Wildcats late and win it by 7. We'll step aside for a 60-second break and be back to wrap things up after this, as you're listening to and watching Logan Wildcat basketball action with us right here on WVOW Radio, Metro News TV, and Video Productions.
Leading the efforts to build a stronger West Virginia, the High Technology Foundation has a proven plan to strengthen and diversify our state's economy. The I-79 Technology Park's high-capacity infrastructure continues to attract advanced federal operations that are driving economic growth. This keeps our young, educated residents in the state and brings West Virginians home. The High Technology Foundation, building a stronger West Virginia. Learn more today at WVHTF.org.
72-65, Tug Valley knocks off the Logan Wildcats here tonight from Willie Acres Arena. Chris Kidd and Bill Lusk with you, Hunter Gibson, our engineer. And again, here on Metro News TV and Video Productions, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Go-Mart. Again, high school basketball on Metro News TV is brought to you by Go-Mart, your hometown convenience store. Level up your cheering game by heading to GoMart.com to win everything you need to become the ultimate fan for your home team. Go for good times. Go for Go-Mart. Again, 7-point win here this evening for the Panthers. And like we said, Bill, it was a strong showing from both sides. Again, Tug Valley building that big lead, Logan erasing it to take the lead back for themselves, and then Tug Valley having the mental fortitude and toughness, showing that state championship grit by being able to overcome that in Logan's house and be able to stretch that lead back out when it was tied at 58 in the fourth quarter and come away with this huge road win.
Yeah, Logan couldn't overcome the fourth quarter run that Tug Valley had, that 10-0 run that stretched the lead back out to double figures. Logan, tried to get back into the game. They got as close to 5 points a number of times there, but Tug Valley stepping to the free throw line, knocking down the free throws, putting this victory on ice, and coming out of here with a huge road win, which playing the tough environments, that's something that Tug Valley's very accustomed to. They don't care to go on the road. They'll play in hostile environments at Tulsa, Huntington, St. Joe. They went to Tucker County, one of the toughest places to play in the state of West Virginia. They go to Mingo Central every year to play, West Side. I mean, I could go on and on the places that they play. This team, they're battle tested every year that they play. They play a tough schedule. It gets them better and gets them ready for Charleston, and that's the same way with Logan. This is just a very tough schedule that the Wildcats play, and it don't get any easier for Logan. Next up is Saturday evening, county rival Chapmanville, and we know what happened the first time those two teams got together, and they're anticipating a sellout, standing room only crowd at Danny Gobby Gymnasium Saturday.
Yeah, and I hear the Chapmanville tennis team is selling spaghetti dinners for $10 at that game. It sounds like it's going to be really good.
I know. I heard the same thing, and the head tennis coach may or may